Hey everybody, it's time for part 2 of the Monday Q&A, so let's get it done. Effects on overdosing certain vitamins and minerals. I'm particularly interested in vitamin D and vitamin C. Vitamins should be your lowest concern of overdose unless it's ones that you are at specific risk of, like animal source vitamin A, not necessarily beta carotene, because you have to eat insane amounts of beta carotene to run into problems, but it would be a couple pounds of carrots a day would be required. And you have to remember that vitamins in general is a very, very broad category. All vitamin means is some sort of complex molecule that you have to get from your diet because your body can't make it. It includes things that are not even remotely related to each other chemically or structurally. There are actually steroid hormones in your vitamin list, like the vitamin D you listed. But minerals are actually a much bigger concern for overdose. But I can't cover that in a Q&A. That would be like a 2-hour-long video discussing that in detail. You guys can use Google and find medical information on this insanely easily. But as far as the vitamin D and vitamin C, there is no upper threshold on vitamin C. Once you get past the small amount of vitamin C that your body needs, you just urinate and defecate out the rest. It just passes out of your body. And anyone who's eating a decent amounts of fruits or vegetables is probably excreting large amounts of vitamin C already. You're probably well above what you need, and if you're supplementing it, you're throwing your money away. As far as vitamin D, we usually set the safe upper limit on D3, which is the only one you should ever supplement. There's no need to supplement D2. And D2 can cause toxicity in excess very easily. You can go look up the stuff. It can, long term, it can cause organ damage and other problems. But D3, we haven't seen any true toxicity exhibited to my knowledge, but we consider the safe upper threshold to be 10,000 UIs a day. You could probably go above that, but there's probably no health benefits or reason whatsoever other than you want to throw money away to even go as high as 10,000 or higher. So there's really no point here. All right, next question. Thoughts on the metabolic diet and Tudo Bompa's serious strength training? I had that book many, many years ago, and I also had the anabolic diet book by the author who wrote the metabolic diet. For that book, Dr. Mario D. Pasquale. Honestly, I think the metabolic diet and the anabolic diet are piles of horse shit. These are basically just cycling ketogenic diets that people are using both to bulk and cut. It's a diet focused around fat and protein 5 days a week and only eating carbs 2 days a week. I'm sorry, that is not optimal by any stretch of the imagination for someone trying to gain muscle mass or trying to gain athletic performance or strength. It's silly. There's no point in it. I'm sorry, that's just silly to have a diet if you're trying to gain muscle or strength. Now, we could argue all day long about cycling ketogenic diets. For cutting, are they effective? Yes. Do I recommend them? No. But as far as gaining muscle, this is a very inefficient and ineffective way to gain muscle and strength. I cannot recommend the metabolic diet or the anabolic diet for someone trying to gain muscle, which is the way it is broken down in this book. This book is intended for you to follow the metabolic diet year-round, both bulking and cutting. All right, next question. Why is Lyle McDonald so fucking angry at the world? Well, there is a definite possibility that it is a result of a small penis, but I don't really know that for a fact, because when Lyle did that dog porn video with his dogs on the bed doing the he never actually got to the point of where he pulled his penis out in the YouTube video. And now that I have counter-trolled Lyle back for trolling me on my Facebook fan page the other day, in all honesty, I think Lyle gets angry because, one, he does enjoy trolling. I don't think he's as angry as people think he is. He is a master troll. Two, the guy is probably the most intelligent person in the fitness industry, and I don't think everything he says is right. But I think that when you are dealing with people who have ultra genius level IQs, they oftentimes do not always interact well with other people because they get frustrated dealing with other people, because people don't grasp the concepts and things that come so easily to them that just make perfect sense. And when other people don't grasp those things easily and they feel like that they have to talk down to small children all the time in order to convey what they consider to be just a basic simple message, it can become very, very frustrating for those people. They can get angry, potentially as a result of that frustration, and sometimes lash out. So it's a combination of Lyle basically being too smart to interact with most of the community, because let's be honest, we have a lot of stupid fuckers in this industry, combined with the fact that he likes to troll. You put those two together, it's an outlet for his trolling is an outlet for his anger, in my opinion. Alright guys, so that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time in part 3.